Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, me and my friend are going to be ranking Premier League clubs. So,
In terms of like history and shit.
yeah, we can like include history and like our personal opinions on the clubs. First up we have Brighton. I'll put Brighton in neutral. I have no opinion on them.
I guess so. I mean, I cannot use my. We're recording.
Oh Jesus Christ. The video's already gone south. Yeah, I mean, they're just a club, like, they have no history. They're a club that just barely manages to stay in the Prem most seasons.
I like the story of Brighton where they like a couple of years ago before they got into the Prem. They didn't. I don't think they owned a stadium.
Oh, yeah.
I think they were quite struggling, and now they're an actual proper, well-run club. So that's good to see, though. That's about it for Brighton.
Yeah, legit. Cardiff City. Cardiff City. I only like
I'd put them in. It's like because they're from Wales, and I hate that like idea of Welsh clubs can play in the Championship and Scottish clubs can't.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
yeah,
And
that's fair actually. I agree with that. That's a bit, yeah. Fuck you, Wales. Yeah. No, that is a bit weird.
I mean,
How
Scotland
does
is definitely a better country in terms than Wales, because like Wales, apart from goats and
sheep
there's
shedders?
nothing much.
Yeah. We up next Fulham. I like them because of Scott Parker, but he's leaving.
What I like about Fulham is the stadium. Like
Oh yeah,
it's
Craven
almost
Cottage is a lovely ground.
like I mean, it's located in West London, Southwest
Yeah.
London, so in a shit place.
Yeah. I like they have a house in like the left corner of their ground that is used. I think it's like a pub. But, some of the fans can go onto like the balcony and like look over and watch the match. I think that's a very cool aspect of theirs. Next up we have Chelsea.
I'd put them in dislike because they literally a city. They literally Man City just before it was a popular thing to do for many
Yeah.
clubs.
I put them in neutral because like I like their youth academy, like Reece James, Tammy Abraham, Pulisic, Mount. I think they're good players and I like them. But yeah, I get it. Like dodgy Russian and American money, because they're co-owned by an American thing. And after the whole Super League thing, I'm not too keen on Americans in football. Yeah. What were you saying about Chelsea?
Isn't Abramovich Russian?
Yeah, no, but they're co-owned by an American owner. I found that out the other day.
Okay, I don't really give a
Yeah.
shit.
I found it on Instagram, like one of the many pages I follow. Man United, let's just put in hate. Simple as. We're both Liverpool fans. No explanation needed.
I agree that they should go in hate, but like in terms of teams with history, uh, they're very similar to Liverpool, where it's all normal. So
Yeah.
like, if you're gonna put our Liverpool bias aside, I think it's fair to say Man United belong where Liverpool belong. So it's your call.
I put a neutral because of like they actually have history, and they are a successful club without having to abuse money. Before money was a big thing in football, like they solely won everything through their academy and all that. So yeah, I agree.
I think if you're gonna put United in youth, you gotta drop Chelsea down.
I put Chelsea there simply because I like their academy. But yeah, I do agree. And dislike. Arsenal. Love.
I fucking hate them.
Love, because they're a meme. I hate the Arsenal fan base. I hate the Arsenal fan base. They're so toxic for the club. Like, I understand why, because, like, Stan Kroenke's a fucking prick, but I just hate the Arsenal fan base. They're so toxic, and they have this godlike mentality where they think they should be on top, but just accept it, you're shite.
Yeah, I don't like AFTV that much, and I feel like the way they treated some of their players in recent years, most notable Mesut Ozil.
Yeah, Mesut
Eh,
Ozil. Yeah.
and then was it like it was either Maroon Shamak or I can't remember. It was another player that I remember they treated really badly, and they just didn't respect him as a player anymore.
Yeah, true. Like
But also, you gotta look at the Gunnosaurus thing, like going just removing a club mascot because there's no fans. I feel that's completely wrong.
yeah, but I then again think that it's got
Not
something.
asking for millions a year.
Like
Yeah,
some clubs went through like the pandemic without having to cut staff and all that, but Arsenal did that because they're just a stingy fucking club.
Liverpool did the same thing, and then they reversed the decision because there's so much backlash.
Yeah, but that's FSG because it's like the ownership of the people that manage the money.
Okay.
All right, next up we got
So Arsenal know where they belong. They know very well where they belong.
yeah, Bournemouth. What are we saying?
For me personally, I dislike them because I really hate someone who's from Bournemouth.
Right,
I'm not joking.
let's not name names here because I know who he
Yeah, I'm
is.
not going to use his name.
Yeah, we're not going to say anything here. Who knew recording with you would be a bad idea? No, I put them in neutral. Like I like Eddie Howe. I like the players like David Brooks, Solanke.
Slanky.
Yeah, no, I feel bad for him because he wasn't he like under 17's top scorer at the World Cup. Like that team was like really good, and then he was like the next big thing. But then it never really worked out with Liverpool, and we got a fucking steal for him. Like what was it, 15 million we sold him for, and he scored like 2 goals.
Oh yeah. In terms of Liverpool value, I'm telling them.
Yeah.
Solanke.
No, I think they've got a good squad, and like, they were unlucky to come back up to the Prem. And I think Eddie Howe is a good manager. And I think he was unfair.
Eddie Howe doesn't manage anymore, does he?
No, he was en route for the Celtic job, but he said no to them, and I think he's going to be the next Fulham manager because it's been announced.
Oh, so they just didn't stick around now in Fulham and Bournemouth.
Yeah, like Scott Parker's been announced to be leaving Fulham today to go join Bournemouth, and then their lineup is Eddie Howe. Like Eddie Howe's like a well-respected manager.
And Fulham's not part of it. It's very sideways.
Yeah.
And I'd probably prefer to live in London than in Bournemouth. All the thing about Bournemouth is they're probably filled with tourists because they're down south.
Right. Thank you.
Gotta get more politics in, you know them way they fly.
Kill me. I will never see the day where I'm not ripped for being a southerner. Fairs. Alright, on to the next one. Crystal Palace. I like them. Roy Hodgson.
I'd put them in dislike just because they ruined probably one of the best nights I've had, which was Liverpool 3 up in a good mood before fucking Dwight Gale was decided.
Yeah. Dwight Gale's a player hate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the fact is, he only shows up for one game a season.
And that's
That's it.
Liverpool.
Like, was it either this year or last year? He was playing for Newcastle, and he had an absolute worldie of a game for them, and that was his last good performance.
No, I mean, it was last season. We played them at like, I think it was at home. I was just about to pull up the game and I see on my phone, 2 minutes in, Newcastle scored and it's Dwight Gale, and I was like, he only performs.
The end of the last game of the season from the league, the season we won the league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He only turns up against Liverpool. Like, he only scores against Liverpool. Right, Burnley. I go neutral.
Fucking love them. I don't know, I fucking love them. Put them in love for me.
Nah, I don't mind Burnley. Like, their defence is... No, actually, not unlike Sean Dyche.
Exactly. Okay, put them in like, yeah, I like them a lot.
I put them in like because Sean Dyche is a fucking G.
No, because like there's so many memes going on about them. They eat bricks for breakfast. They eat cement as their water. Only
Yeah.
thing I don't like about them is they beat us at this year and cancelled our record.
Right, Everton.
Everton, no, they do not exactly.
Hate.
Shit club, owners, bunch of money wankers.
Fucking no history, bunch of shit houses. Ancelotti lefty.
They are they're like a failed Man City and Chelsea. Their owners are filthy rich. And they signed Carlo Ancelotti. Oh, we're gonna challenge for Europe and all of like that. I'm Everton. I must finish either 10th or 11th. That's their that's Everton.
Liverpool. Love.
Yeah, there's no other spot for them.
Yeah. I mean, biased Liverpool fans, but like greatest
Yeah.
history, most successful Premier League club. Suck yourselves, Man United. Europa League failures. Alberto Moreno did you in. Fucking had you in your back garden. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else to be said.
If I had to say why I love Liverpool, it could be a couple of hour video because there's so many things starting from the city, history, heritage, the club itself,
Yeah.
fan base, the cop
Yeah.
stand. It's so many things.
Yeah, like if you want a 6-hour video on why we love Liverpool, then yeah, no, that will never happen. I don't got that time.
I mean, the only bad thing is we have gingers growing there like they fucking cotton. But you could put the blame on Everton for that.
I'm just gonna yeah. Man City, hate, no history, no fucking anything. You got beat 8-1 by fucking Middlesbrough. You shit, money whores, fucking scumbags. Fuck you all.
And owner comes in, brings in all the money. But like literally anytime, did anyone really give a shit they won the league this season?
No,
No one.
no one gives a shit anytime
Exactly.
they win the
No
league
one
season. Like
Nobody gives a shit we're selling anymore.
the only thing, like the only time anyone ever gave a shit about Man City this season was when Ruben Diaz came in, and they're comparing him to Van Dijk. To all the City fans out there, suck yourselves. Like you can never compare Van Dijk to Ruben Diaz. Okay, Virgil van Dijk was not dribbled past for a whole season. He got dribbled past by fucking Kai Havertz twice in one game. So suck yourselves. Right, enough about that rant. Huddersfield. Weird club.
You know what? I like them. Because when they came in, David Wagner, I like the job he done in the championship, even though it didn't give much of a shit.
Yeah.
I think when they were in the Premier League the first season, you always support the underdogs if it's not your team. So like, I like the thing that he did, and they very much an underdog story of they came into the championship not expecting much. Very similar to Sheffield United, where
Yeah.
they grew up. They came to the Premier League out from nothing.
Yeah.
So, I do like them, but it's not good to see them struggling the way they are now.
Yeah, no, they're in like they're relegation, like trying to avoid relegation in the championship.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. They're just a weird club that I've really had no association with other than Klopp and Wagner's friendship.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably the only thing is, even though David Wagner is gone now, it's very hard to say on them because they only were there for 2 seasons and
Well,
I was really watching League One football and
yeah.
Championship relegation.
Wolves, Wolverhampton Wanderers.
I like them.
Yeah, I like them as well.
And it's not just because of what's it called, the current team. A weird story is like, do you remember Mick McCarthy?
Yes, Mick McCarthy. Yeah.
A man's face was like, when I would watch Match of the Day before, I would just wait to watch this man's face appear on my screen. Like he looked like an absolute baller.
Yeah.
Man himself, white hair.
No, I think they've got like a really good squad, and I think if they have the right manager come in to manage them, I think they'll be back in like top 7 where they were like a couple seasons ago, like 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, and then when they were in the championship, I didn't really give much thought to them.
The only
Since
thing,
they came back, apart from this season, you know what's the thing? teams like Wolves, Liverpool, mm, maybe United. We are teams that need the fans in the stadium always.
Yeah.
Because we have a 12 man. And what did you see? The similarity is Liverpool and Wolves struggled massively due to the lack of fans. Because there's
Yeah.
such a good connection between fan
Yeah.
base and
Like
club.
Wolves and Liverpool have like one of the tightest knit fan bases in the world. I say that with like West Ham as well. I put West Ham up there as a tight knit fan base in like especially in Upton Park.
50-50 because
Yeah.
other times because their owners are like pornos. No.
Twats.
The owners are not pornos. The owners
Are just
sell
absolute
porn.
mongs. They're just dickheads. Dislike Newcastle
Why?
because they only have like Dwight Gale. Simply because. Simple reason Dwight Gale exists. No, I don't like their owner, Mike Ashley. I don't like their current manager. I don't think they've been like a good, like treated as a good club. Like as a club, I like them, but I think everything that surrounds the club, like all the big components, like manager, owner, I don't like, and I think it's probably a hostile ground to go to. Like as much as I want to go to is it St James's Park? Yeah, like I like them as a club. I like their current team, like Almiron, fucking what's it called? St Maximan. I think they've got like a good team, but it's just not used well.
Spurs at the beginning of the last season, Kane and Son were absolutely ripping it apart. Then Jose decided one goal and we sit back. And
Yeah,
the team started understanding the tactics, and then it's hard to change the tactics, or when you tell your players to revert from your original tactics, it's like people will start losing faith in the manager. That's
Yeah.
essentially what happened, I think.
that is literally what happened to a T. So yeah, I'm gonna put like Tottenham in neutral because like Berbatov, Keane, I like their current team and Kane, Son, and I think that they do have like a good squad and they have a recipe for success, but I just think that sacking Pochettino was a bad idea, and like Levy's a twat. I don't like Daniel Levy. I think they're a decent club. They have
Would you say Spurs is a big six club for you, or like your traditional big six?
no, my big six clubs are Liverpool, Man United, Man City, Leicester, and no Tottenham. Yeah, no Chelsea.
Okay.
Right, Southampton. I like Southampton. I like Ralph Hasenhüttl, but they don't really have any history, so I might drop them down to neutral.
I'd put them in like. We've got some good players from them, and yes, it's a friggin' meme.
Yeah, actually, yes, I like them. They give us a lot of players.
No, like we got Van Dijk. Adam Lallana at first was really good for us.
Yeah,
It's
but he
like
became
top
injury prone.
first full season where that man could run. He could probably run the whole Olympics.
Bro, he
the
dribbled
first
past
year.
players like Messi. Lallana dribbled through players like it was fucking no one's business.
He was a better Wijnaldum, I'd say, because he closed down players so well. Took attack from midfield to attack, scored goals. That man was such a good player. Ricky
Yeah.
Lambert, unfortunately,
Oh god.
that man was a good man. You cannot replace Luis Suarez with Ricky Lambert and Mario Balotelli.
Yeah, never. Yeah.
Who
Like,
else did we sign?
history-wise,
Ian
they don't.
Lovren.
Yeah, history-wise, they don't have like a lot, but like, players we've got from them are like good and
No, but like,
I like their
you
current
know,
squad.
if you take history out the equation, they're not a current team that's gonna overspend like a 50 million on a player. You're not gonna. They'll still make reasonable signings, 15 million, 10 million signings, and then hope to sell them on for bigger fees. But then
Yeah, they make
they are
smart
something
signings.
for Europe, and that's so.
Yeah, I think they make smart signings in hopes of selling, yeah, as you said, for more money. Next
I
up,
I wouldn't wish any bad on Southampton, so I
Yeah.
prefer. I would,
Yeah, no, I'd never wish bad on Southampton. Like they're a decent club and all that. So yeah. Next up we have Leicester City.
Leicester, I put them in like,
Yeah, I put them in
and
like
that's and the reason is they were almost a nothing club before,
yeah.
like battling it out in the Championship, League One. I don't know was if the owners were there before or not, but
No, they
the
took
way that
over a
team run
couple.
the club, it's amazing that they're not that interested in money. It's all about making sure every fan is treated nicely, is given the respect, is given, uh, is being treated well, basically. And they're not gonna go out like after the what was the man's name? The man who died.
Oh,
They didn't sell the
the
club.
owner.
The son didn't change the man's philosophy. Like
Yeah,
on the last game of the season, they gave everyone who came to the stadium
a
a
free
free
beer.
goodie bag, which
Oh, I thought it was a free beer.
in a pandemic also,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
kind of
no,
crazy.
like they've really the owners now have really changed the club into like a club for the people, and they don't go out and spend ridiculous amounts of money. They make smart transfers. They develop players like James Maddison, Yuri Tielemans, and their success story is like it's so like good to look at because they had like Jamie Vardy who came from like Fleetwood Town who has had an amazing come up. Who else you got? You got like James Maddison. They turned into a baller.
Riyad Mahrez
Yeah, then
and
they bought
like
like yeah, then they bought like
league,
yeah, they got Kante and Mahrez from Ligue 2, and got them for like I think it was 4 million combined, maybe not even, and then they changed them into world beaters, and then now they're on to bigger clubs. But like especially like Kante, he has the respect for them, and all that. So yeah, I think they've got a good development system, and like I think Brendan Rodgers even is a great manager to take them forward, and like they won an FA Cup this year, which is it's fucking mental.
that's true.
And like
Considering how, yeah,
yeah, and like they just missed out on Champions League football. So yeah, I think if they strengthen this summer, which they have, they've got Patton Daka. I think they'll compete. They'll go further in the what's it called, Europa League than they did this season.
oh yeah, I'm still kind of pissed off at Patson. That's not signed back. I think he's an amazing
I'm
player.
so fucking annoyed about that one, because it was like Fabrizio Romano was like, oh, in the coming days, in the next week, Liverpool will announce the signing of Patson Daka. I was like, yes, come on, an attacker. About 5 days later, Patson Daka has officially signed for Leicester City. He's just doing his medical, and the club will announce it in the coming weeks. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah, that was kind of sad.
It pissed me off.
I don't know. I was watching the Holland game and Daniel Marlon. I've been watching a few Holland games. He doesn't look too bad of a player, and Alexander Isaac. They
Mm.
both look quality players.
Yeah. But I think it's just annoying that we don't make the transfers sooner, because like the sooner we make the transfers, like the better preseason they will have, and like to integrate into the squad.
Yeah, because that's the thing with us usually is Konate, for example. We signed him early in the window.
We signed him in
Like,
like
okay,
fucking
we
April.
have to try and get the players done early so that they have the chance, but you gotta understand the Euros is going on, so I'm thinking is once the Euros is over, the transfer window is gonna become a bottle of champagne and just pop open.
Yeah, no, that's what
It's gonna go all over.
yeah, that's what like Fabrizio Romano has said. He's like, yeah, after the Euros, everything's gonna be like a bit mad. But like Patson Daka, he's not competing in anything like international tournaments. So like I think
I
it
mean,
is just
out of the Zambian squad.
pardon.
He was dropped from the Zambian squad.
Yeah, like probably because he was making transfers.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, so I think it's a bit stupid that we didn't sign him. On to
But I
Watford.
think Watford.
Dislike. 3-0
Yeah,
cunts.
just like
Pricks. Dickheads. Only Ben Foster's a good thing.
nah. Oh, what's the point of Watford's existence? Seriously,
Yeah, exactly. Like, fuck them. Dickheads. Morons.
if they had Gerard
Pointless.
Deulofeu, who I really like. Other than that,
Wankers. Bunch of
they
tossers.
are they located? Is Watford in its own city or
No, Watford's in London.
really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Watford's like an area of London. It's next to Arsenal. It's like
Also,
something.
it's up north.
Yeah, so it's
North
not. It's North London. Yeah, because people that don't make the Arsenal academy often go to the Watford academy. Like Bukayo Saka and Jadon Sancho before they moved to. Sancho went to Chelsea's academy and Bukayo went to Arsenal's. They were in the Watford academy.
All right.
Yeah. West Ham. I like West Ham.
I don't really like them.
Yeah.
Kind of piss me off.
Yeah, I like them. Like when they play us, I hate them.
They
But
scream of Millwall. They scream of like
oh yeah, their rivals are
angry.
Millwall.
Yeah.
That's where they get that from.
I just don't like them. I'll put them in dislike, but it's your game.
Oh, no, well, you can both do like we can do our own, so we have two different perspectives.
So I don't mind.
Because I sent you the link, so you can make your own.
Yeah, I got the link open.
Yeah. So and then you screenshot to me, and I'll put your perspective on there. To give diversity. So yeah. So that is the tier list made. I think it was a pretty fair tier list, especially with Liverpool in love. Definitely not biased in it's fine.
Let's do this shit.
Yeah. Right.
Maybe Wolves or Leicester could go into love.
Nah, I
Other
think
than that, I don't really think any club deserves to be there.
I'm gonna put Crystal Palace in neutral. I'm gonna move them down actually. Just because they're 3-3 pricks. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video, this tier list video. We're gonna have another tier list video where we do rank players, and yeah, we're gonna have a few more FIFA videos coming where we predict the ratings of clubs in FIFA 22. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.